A-star quizzes, A+.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go! Let's go!
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. Throwing on second and 8. Murray. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago, so how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Murray. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
second down and goal. Murray forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but now it's third and goal. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Murray now, third and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This an easy one, 23-yarder. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll do it for the first. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A run here with Lynch. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Play fake. Murray. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Robbie Anderson, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Murray now on first down, rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches and the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Vincent Mayowa able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stain.
And that's caught inside the 30. And now off off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run it now out of the gun. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Sanders' kick is good, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. The 30, 10, 5, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's complete to John Ross. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Lynch. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they're able to stretch the lead out further.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because often...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
First down, Redskins.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray. Deep ball for Goodwin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Marquise Goodwin, 64 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. First down, the run with Lynch. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Murray into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That good for 19 at a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
So don't say nothing.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get a